I think generationally speaking, in our parents' generation, it was the children who took care of the parents as they aged. That has changed. We are parents, we are grandparents. He's a great-grandfather. And we are taking care of ourselves.
During my childhood time, my mother took care of my elderly grandparents, and I saw how her health deteriorated, and I never wanted that for our children.
A very pointed question that he asks people who are a little hesitant about making a decision. And his question is, well, what is your plan? Do you have a plan for when you go beyond, the age of 70 into the twilight zone? What is your plan? And most people can't answer that question. They don't know. I don't like that uncertainty. I much prefer to have a plan that says, here's what we're going to do. We've agreed to it. It's going to be wonderful, as long as we're able to enjoy it. And if we're not able to enjoy it, it's going to be there to care for us.
Well, I think we're both at the age that we're going to have to make some decisions in the future about where to live and what to do.
And so I took some classes at NC State on senior living in the metropolitan area. And then I heard about the Cypress, and I really got excited because it sounded like it was everything we were looking for.
You have to look past all that and not think, oh, dear heavens, I'm going to the old folks' home. That's nonsense. My grandson said he'd move here in a minute.
Cruising along. Wonderful.
But I don't think of it as a retirement home. I just think of it as my home. I never think of it that I'm in a retirement home.
You don't make this decision early enough. You want to go in where you can get adapted to the environment that you're in and the people that are there and the new way to life before you get to the point that you need additional help.
I think they're like a lot of folks. They probably weren't looking. They had to be prodded a little bit by myself to get them to look.
We seesawed back and forth. This is one of the hardest decisions that people make as they get older like this. You have so many mixed emotions.
I never dreamed that it would be this way, not in a million years.
I have people say, well, we're not quite ready for that yet.
My advice is get on the list. We waited 2.5 years to commit.
Don't wait till you're ready, because you will be missing out, and you'll have to take wherever you go and what's available.
There were so many amenities that I wouldn't have to worry about cleaning. I didn't have to worry about hiring a maid, calling the plumber, or anything like that. So it was easy for me to come back and sign on the dotted line.
But we studied and went to visit quite a few places. We actually put a deposit down at a place near Charleston, but we weren't too happy to begin with because the units were not very large. The campus was not in a very good area. And I think the most important thing was there you bought into a concept. Here at the Cypress, it's a real estate deal. You buy your unit. You own your unit. It's part of your estate. Instead of diminution in value, it increases in value.
It's a wonderful investment.
It was ours, and anything happened to us, it would go into our estate. It didn't go to a foundation or to a church, it was ours.
If you were by yourself, that there are people there that will be there right away to help you if you need help.
I know. We have a good time together. I'm so glad y'all came.
The management, the staff, and the people that live here, you just thought you knew had a lot of friends, but you just keep making more friends, and they're all so special.
It's almost like living at a resort and being pampered.
My mom's not, she's past the stage of wanting to cook a lot, and my dad does not want to maintain the home any longer.
the yard work. My daddy is still cutting the grass. He should be on the golf course. He should not be spending time cutting grass.
You really feel like your parents took really great care of you, raising you, and it's your turn to give back to them and care for them. And you just feel like you want them to be in an environment that is a nice environment. And we that's what we would all like. It's a win-win for everybody.
You have a lot of choices, and you don't have to do anything. You can just close your door and stay in your house if you want to, or in your unit. But if you want to do something, there's plenty of things to do.
And the variety of things that they can think of for you to do is really something. We go to the Pops, and we go to the symphony, and we go to the plays. And
yeah, they have so many activities here, it drive you nuts.
We just love living here. We couldn't be happier.
Oh, yes, this is home. And that's such a great feeling after you've been here just a short time and you go away and start back and you think, I'm going home. And it is a home. It really is. It's just a part of your life, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.